Time is running out in the cryptocurrency market, and in today's video, we're going to be reviewing multiple different altcoins in multiple different sectors. But before we do that, please understand, I am not a financial advisor. Full disclosure, I do hold some of the cryptocurrency assets that I will be speaking about in today's video. Also, a very special shout out to the sponsors in today's video. All the links for you, the official links, can be found down below in the description of our video. Also, please understand that I am not a financial advisor. I will not tell you what to do with your resources, only share with you the data and the statistics here on this channel to make you aware and educate you on this cryptocurrency market. Crypto is very risky. It is insanely risky. I know this firsthand because I've been in this space for now 7 years, and I've seen the ups and the downs. And while they can be exciting, these new coins can go up a lot, they can go down a lot. Please manage your risk properly. I'm not telling you what to do here. You need to find a financial advisor. You need to make your own decisions. Now, in our last videos, we've been talking about the top cryptocurrency narratives in the Q1 of 2024. And meme coins has been quite the leader there. After that, we've had real world assets, AI, DPIN, layer 1, layer 2. And you can see here, right here on the chart, this is what our focus has been. So in this video, we're going to go through a mix of a variety of these different altcoins, some of them higher risk, some of them medium risk, some of them lower risk. But again, it's here to educate you and just share with you the data. And the data is showing me right now that there's some interesting things going on in the market. First, the bubbles. You can see some of these coins are up, some of them are down, some of them are leading the way. We talked about Pepe. In the last few days, Pepe was up reaching new all-time highs. Now it's pulled back a little bit. Now you have coins like Brett that is up today. This one is making new all-time highs at the time of this recording. You have something like Bonk that was making new all-time highs, is now pulled back a little bit. So you can see a lot of volatility, but that's where the opportunity is in crypto if you're able to be a smart investor. Now, again, there's a very high degree of risk in what I'm sharing with you. So please understand that. But what I am seeing in the market right now is it's starting to feel a little bit like an altcoin season, but we're still only at 43. So if we refresh this, you'll be able to see that 43 right now is kind of right in the midpoint of an altcoin season. In fact, it's actually lower than 50. So while we're getting some altcoins finally starting to wake up, we're starting to see what I believe is potentially the beginning of an altcoin season. It's really going to depend upon what Bitcoin and Ethereum do for the rest of the market and how long. Now, again, these are just predictions. No one has a crystal ball here, but what I'm seeing in the charts is something starting to happen that we haven't seen in quite a while. So right now, we're seeing this is Bitcoin's dominance against the entire market. So every single time Bitcoin dominance has dropped, more money flows into altcoins. And simply because people take, Bitcoin and they just rotate it into these altcoins, right? That's what Bitcoin dominance means. Now, when Bitcoin dominance rises, that means altcoins are losing market share against Bitcoin. So everyone's looking for this altcoin season, right? We're all looking at this indicator going, when's altcoin season? When are these altcoins going to go crazy? Well, what you really want to be looking for is that Bitcoin dominance, as well as, there's many other factors to look at, but I'm just sharing with you for time's sakes here, just one factor that is starting to show me that we're starting to maybe roll over a little bit here to where dominance might break lower in the next 6 months to a year. Higher time frames are very important here in crypto because everyone gets caught up in the day-to-day, but in reality, the real money is made for those on a year-to-year, 5-year, 10-year basis. So again, I want to show you this because all throughout 2022, 2023, Bitcoin dominance has been rising. And we made our portfolios for altcoins in 2023, which have been profitable because we saw that a lot of the liquidity was going away from altcoins, which you might say to yourself, well, if you knew that, you probably should have just bought Bitcoin, right? Well, yes and no, because at some point, altcoins will outperform Bitcoin. So we are positioning ourselves then to then make gains better than Bitcoin, which I believe is going to happen within the next 6 months to a year. These are just my thoughts and beliefs. This is what the charts are showing us right now, and I wanted to share that with you here today. So let's get into some of those altcoins that are exciting as well as maybe are newer and potentially a lot of this Bitcoin could potentially roll into. Now, one of the first coins hasn't even hit the market yet. They have sponsored this segment, and that is CARV. Now, CARV is a protocol and is a modular data layer for gaming and AI. And gaming and AI, as I've shared with you, AI and GameFi have been some of the biggest leading narratives today in crypto. Now, there's a lot of things about this project personally that have really caught my attention. You see, there's a new project launching every single day. This project, however, being in this niche, revolutionizing how data is used and shared, is something that is very important right now at this time in crypto. Now, remember and understand that crypto cycles cycles in waves. So there's going to potentially be, I believe, another AI wave in crypto. We saw this kind of in a couple of months ago. Right now, a lot of the meme coins are going crazy. So, in the future, maybe layer ones will go crazy. And then GameFi, right? So a lot of the times money just kind of shifts and flows around. But this crypto project, right, is for gamers where you're able to forge a profile all while gaming moments in one place, discovering a rich mix of games and exclusive events with community genuine gamers. Now, there's some very important things to know about this project right now. First and foremost, they are going to be having their verified node sale, and the whitelist launch is going to be on June 3rd. So here on this channel, we try to prepare you for things that are happening out into the future. So they have a node sale, and the public sale will be launching on June 5th. Now, if you don't know, again, what a node sale is, it's basically a way for you to buy, run, and earn and accumulate rewards of their token running a node. This is a lot more complicated if I were to dive even deeper into, what a node is and how all of it works. But that's basically what they have for you right now, and it's a way for you to earn passive income in their tokens. Now, of course, there's a risk to this. I'm not telling you what to do with your own finances, of course, just educating you on the opportunity that is at hand, and it's something for you to look into. Now, personally, I do not have a node. I have not been whitelisted or have done any of this myself. However, I know that there's been other projects that have had very successful node sales, and some people like nodes because they like to own a piece of the infrastructure, and they can actually earn passive rewards for this. So if you want even more information, I'd highly recommend going over to their X account and doing more research on this project. Now, I did say that this project has really kind of stuck out to me for a few different reasons. First and foremost, they announced a $10 million Series A round led by Tribe Capital and IOSG Ventures. So you can see some of the biggest backers here in $10 million Series A round is very, very impressive. Now, another thing that really impressed me was that they are backed by some really big names in crypto. You have OKX Ventures, the Sandbox, and you also have other cryptocurrency, projects, and as well as Consensus here, being some of those who have put their name behind this project and have invested themselves. So to me, I just think that this is a project that a lot of people either don't know about or are unaware of. And it's definitely caught my attention for those reasons, and it is your first coin discussed here in today's video. Now, your second crypto coin is Orange DX, and they've also sponsored this segment of our video. Now, you can see they are one of the largest gainers on DexTools BNB chain, dominating the charts at the time of this recording. Now, right now, you can see over on their X account, 11.8 cents, but right now you can see the live price is at 13 cents. These are what the charts are showing us here today. Now, again, the fully diluted valuation for this is at 14 million, and the total trading volume is at 13 million. Now, they've had some really big announcements. First, very much big announcement here. They're kicking off their beta phase 1 for their bridge tomorrow. They're going to have exclusive testers and have already been selected. Stay tuned for updates to get even more experience in the future decentralized bridging. Now, they also have some really other big partnerships, one of which is with DChat. You can see here that they have announced this literally today, and they're going to be joining the community here of DChat. And if you don't know about DChat, they have over 500,000 followers over on X, and they are an open, secure Web3 communications protocol that powers decentralized user interaction. The fact that they have a partnership here shows me that they're continuing to grow, and even more is coming. Now, also, what else is coming? They have another partnership with Koi BTC. This is supported by Binance Labs. So again, these are some really big partnerships, adding even more credibility to this project at this time. And KOI introduces groundbreaking platform that combines the joy of virtual pet care with sophisticated AI competitive elements. And if you are not sure what OrangeDX is, they are the first generation Bitcoin DeFi hub, your fresh route to BRC20 ecosystem and a Bitcoin protocol platform to trade, bridge, launch, earn, borrow, and lend. We saw with Runes recently, BRC20s, people building on top of Bitcoin, Bitcoin becoming this asset class and blockchain that is very secure. A lot of people want to build on top of Bitcoin. Well, if you don't know how to build on top of Bitcoin, or if you try to actually trade these ordinals and these BRC20s and all these things on top of Bitcoin, it can be quite a challenge. So they are a protocol, basically platform, that is building out a lot of these tools. So I think that that's really cool to see. And their bridge is basically going to be launching tomorrow. So again, they're going to have a beta version of this where you can check out the bridge. So again, beta testing phase 1 will be happening tomorrow. And just looking back at the charts here, you can see that this project, understanding that there are a lot of different nuances and details that go into price predictions as well as volatility. So this crypto project came all the way as high as about 17 cents and bottomed right around 3 to 4 cents. Since then, it is now up over 118% today, over 129% against Bitcoin. And that's because a lot of the inflation was paid to the early investors who ended up getting into this project early. Now, a lot of them took their profit. Anyone can do what they decide to do with their investments. No one's here to tell you what to do with yours. So now we've seen that the market has repriced this cryptocurrency asset. And so we will see how this continues to develop into the future. But right now, I am seeing some nice partnerships. I am seeing some nice development. So congratulations to the team. And this is your second crypto coin. Your third coin is a gaming cryptocurrency coin called Elixir. Now, this has not yet hit the market yet either. And their IDO has now completed and will be launching very, very soon. So again, it's very important to pay attention to a lot of these details that I'm teaching you in these videos, because a lot of these new cryptocurrency coins, there's a lot of them launching. There's a lot of new, cryptos coming out there. But Elixir has definitely caught my attention. What exactly is Elixir Games? Elixir Games is powering a new gaming age, and it's backed by Solana Foundation as well as Square. So again, these are really two huge partnerships here in themselves. And you can see here that their launch pad, right now, there's over 3,500 holders of the NFTs already sold out. You can see even more about their token. This isn't just a token, it's a passport into their world. They also have a launch pad. We're going to use unparalleled ecosystem for incubating Web3 projects through an innovative IDO platform. So again, if you are familiar with Seedify, this is another kind of gaming platform that's going to have an IDO format. They also had their NFT round sell out. Their first come first serve already sold out. And you can see here that there's a lot going on with Elixir Games.
Hi everyone, I'm Carlos Roland, founder and CEO at Elixir Games. I'm so excited to let you know, guys, what is about to come. At Elixir Games, we believe in the natural evolution of gaming. And that's why we've created the most frictionless, safe, and robust platform in the space. Elixir Games was born in 2020, focused on the combination of both gaming and Web3 technology. 2 years after, we closed the biggest deal till date, Square Enix, the renowned game enterprise, strategically invested and joined our cap table. Next, we joined forces with GameStop to provide our tech for GameStop player. And right after, we complete the acquisition of Lead Lab Games. Now, it's time to move forward, and we are so thrilled to announce the next move, the Elix token. I'm so glad to introduce you to Javi Telorio.
Hi everybody, my name is Javi Telorio, founder and former COO of Lead Lab Games, and now the person in charge of the Elix token strategy and design. The first question to come to our mind is, why now? Well, Elixir Games has been holding off its token release for the perfect moment. We have seen the evolution of Web3 gaming until a point that games reach the level of quality to attract real gamers. Added to that, Bitcoin halving is around the corner, and we can see a more mature community in the blockchain space.
Your fourth cryptocurrency coin is a meme coin. We're going to talk about some meme coins here because meme coins have been a hot trending narrative. So let's talk about some of them, one of which is Foxy. Now, we've talked about Foxy. Full disclosure, we hold Foxy, and I want to share with you again here why. Now, one of the things that I always look at when it comes to new crypto projects, especially meme coins, because, well, truthfully, meme coins are, well, just memes. Foxy here isn't just a meme, though. It's a culture coin. So you can see here, according to their X account, it says, hey, Foxes is trending on CoinGecko under the Linea build ecosystem coins. So again, this is a Linea ecosystem, meme coin. So that means that like a lot of people aren't focused on this one right now, which I believe, there's goods and bads to that, because Linea, though, is continuing to build, and the goods are that, according to PancakeSwap here, and this is something that we reposted ourselves on X, the TVL on Linea has been going up. So you can see here that Linea is a layer 2 for Ethereum. So it's very similar to Base or some of these other layer 2s like Polygon. And what you're looking for is total value locked, or money to be coming into the ecosystem, because the more money that comes into the ecosystem, well, then the more that there's actually something of value there, right? And that's what the market perceives you. So to me, Foxy, being one of the leaders in this ecosystem, has big partnerships and is already on some of the bigger exchanges, shows me that there's more legitimacy here with this project. Now, the reason why I'm also saying that is because they're supporting MetaMask and Linea. Now, when it comes to meme coins and culture coins, if you don't know anything about MetaMask, maybe you're brand new to crypto, MetaMask has been around for a very long time. I would say it's probably the most popular wallet that people use for cryptocurrency to self-custody. And you can see here, it says MetaMask, you got the Fox. So I think that there is some interesting things happening here with MetaMask and the Fox, and they're completely different, but also it seems to me like, again, there's a lot of overlap here. And Foxy, again, is the culture coin of Linea ecosystem, and it seems like every single ecosystem has their own kind of standout crypto meme coin. And it seems to me like Foxy has really taken the lead so far on Linea. So again, what chain is it on? Foxy will be available exclusively on the Linea blockchain, which is an L2 committed to Ethereum and bootstrapping by consensus. So again, some big names, lots of development happening here. Certainly something that I wanted to share with you. Now, taking a look here at the charts as well, this one, if you take a look, while yes, I mean, it's certainly, up in the green today, its market cap is only at a $51 million market cap. Now, I'm going to share with you a couple other meme coins here just to kind of give you some context of what that means. The fully diluted valuation is 170 million. And this is relatively, I would say, middle of the pack when it comes to valuations for meme coins. So again, this came out around 2 cents, came back down. What was great about Foxy and what's great about Foxy 2 is that you could have earned an airdrop. They're going to be giving away even more into airdrops, so you can earn some free Foxy. That's what I really applaud crypto projects doing, is building community. And I've seen that this project has really built community, and now the chart is starting to actually, do its thing technically, right? So again, a lot of volume coming in here. The markets too, you can see it's on some of the top exchanges already. And I believe that, there's potential, if more and more volume picks up, that maybe they go onto a bigger exchange. But again, that's pure speculation. Nobody knows for sure at this time. But what the charts are showing me is that we are in an uptrend now, starting and bottoming off right around a penny. And yeah, it's definitely a project that I would continue to keep learning and studying about today. Now, the next coin, which is reaching new all-time highs, is Brett. Now, this chart has gone parabolic. It's absolutely crazy to see this, and this is your #1 leading meme coin on Base. Now, looking at the charts here today, where is Brett going into the future? Well, you got to take a look at the market cap as one indicator of potential, right? I mean, there's a million things that we can talk about with these cryptos. One of which, though, is the market cap. It is approaching approximately $1 billion. Now, I read a statistic somewhere that said that once a meme coin reaches $1 billion valuation, every single meme coin that has, with the exception of one, has at least reached a $3 billion valuation in the future. So again, that's an interesting statistic to me, because if this does reach $1 billion valuation, again, a 3x then from that point, so right around 10 cents would be $1 billion, right? You're looking at a 2x would be right around 20 to 30 cents here. So again, that's something to just consider. It's never a guarantee, because one of those is $1 billion meme coin that has not. But this is a very clear break of trend here. And, you know, we're clearly now about to close a candle, a very big one, on the daily, with some serious, you know, conviction here. And the volume is, you know, there's some volume, but there's not a crazy amount of volume. But this is clearly breaking above all-time highs. Now, could we do something like this where we come back down around, chop around before potentially heading higher? Yes, that's a possibility, okay? So again, this range in this zone is going to be very critical. We could palm up, we come back down, and then eventually just keep going higher. That's also a scenario. Or another scenario is we just keep going higher, okay? Like we've seen Pepe kind of do this a little bit, and some other really strong meme coins will just keep going higher. And that's the reality of the situation. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. You know, there was a lot of, you know, people talking about this cryptocurrency project, and these meme coins are extraordinarily risky and they are very volatile, right? I mean, literally just 2 weeks ago, this crypto was at 3 cents. That is literally a triple in price, approximately about 100 or 200% from that price point. So again, nothing will go up forever, but if you're looking at the highest appreciating, highest risk rewards, this to me has been a meme coin now that has shown me through market cap, through the chart, through other, you know, details, that is one of the leading meme coins. It's just, this is what it is. So there's an interesting post that I found over on X from Andy on Base. It says, dude, imagine how much attention Base is going to receive once the first meme coin on Base passes $1 billion market cap. And there's some real truth to that, because Ethereum has multiple meme coins with billions of dollars in market cap. You also have now Solana with multiple meme coins in the billions of market cap, but Base doesn't have a meme coin yet that's crossed billions in valuation. And so I think Andy is kind of speculating here with Brett that, hey, look, they're pretty close, right? And so that to me is interesting, because this whole reason why I think Brett is having success right now too is because Brett is part of the boys club, and Pepe has been one of the leading meme coins of this cycle. It's been probably the best performing meme coin. So Brett is kind of like right there along Pepe, and if Pepe is going to perform, well, Brett is starting to perform. Closure, we do hold all of these crypto assets that we've been discussing, is Andy on Base. So you can see here that this is in a very clear uptrend. It's definitely come right off the trend line here. But this one is lagging behind all-time highs. Why? Well, it's a higher risk cryptocurrency asset. You can see it's an $18 million market cap compared to a $900 million market cap, okay? So I also found a tweet from Al Mago, and this was retweeted by Andy's post, saying, Brett is almost at $1 billion, Andy is at 16 million, do the math. And you can see here that the charts, you know, side by side look, you know, kind of similar to me, right? So this is the Brett chart. This is the Andy chart. Now, again, they're not the same. They're different. They're completely different assets. They're completely different, you know, risk levels, okay? I would say Brett right now is, what's a meme coin, so it's high risk, right? But, you know, Andy being a little bit of a, you know, higher risk crypto because the fact of the market cap, and there's just going to be more volatility, right? So, again, if we just take a look at what has been shown before, I want you to really understand how volatile these crypto assets can truly be, okay? But that's where the potential lies, okay? So don't be afraid of the volatility. Just understand that if you bought, you know, Brett up here at 8 cents and it dropped all the way down to approximately 2 cents, you know, on paper, if you would have, you know, not done anything, 63% of your money would have been gone. $100 would have been worth $40. So there's a lot of volatility there. But had you just bought here and just literally just lived your life and done nothing today, right, you would actually be up about 10 or 20%, which is like, okay, 10%, that's nothing. But hey, I mean, look, the volatility here is absolutely wild, right? If you would have bought down at this, you know, you'd be up almost 200%. $100 would be worth $300. So again, volatility is what attracts people to crypto. This is the name of the game, is to buy low and sell high, right? Like that's what everyone in this game is trying to do. It's what everyone in the stock market is doing. That's what everyone's trying to do. So taking a look at Andy, you can see you had a very, nice move from the bottom here, about like 700 or 800%. That's a lot of volatility, right? Then if you would have bought the top, unfortunately, you'd still, even today, be down about 37% on your money. But this went down 73%. Right? Top to bottom. So what does that tell me? It tells me that since this is a younger, new crypto project, there's going to be more volatility. Just like Bitcoin in its very early stages. Remember, Bitcoin was at like a penny or two, then it pumped to like $2 or $3, then it crashed all the way back down to like 50 cents. So volatility is crazy in new assets. They're very, very risky, which again, points us back to our disclosures and disclaimers here. So please understand that, and please understand that I am realistic about this. I understand the volatility. So as somebody who invests in these crypto assets myself, I get it. I've gone through this my first year in crypto. I lost $70,000. I was not a profitable investor my very first year. So again, I just wanted to share with you more comparisons of meme coins that are outperforming in the market, and again, giving you updates on coins that we have definitely talked about. Now, I also want to share with you a new project that is breaking numbers right now called Lingo. Now, Lingo is rewarding their community, and they have literally over 2 million tweets, 150,000 participants, and 40 million miles rewarded in their Lingo Islands. You can see here, these are their Lingo Islands. And if you go over to their other X post, their airdrop islands is now live. So you can see here this full-blown gamified airdrop experience where you can, again, simply using your X account and your socials, farm for air miles, and then you can earn some of these. And if you do earn some of these, there's potentially going to be rewards. Now, again, we're not promising you anything into the future here. This is very competitive, as there's been a lot of people who have actually retweeted this, and there's been a lot of engagement, over 3.3 million views. But this is one of the coolest I have seen when it comes to these new SocialFi projects. So again, to farm this, all you simply do is click the link down below here. And yeah, what's really cool about this whole process is that by starting and going to the different islands, you don't actually need to use any upfront money. What you do need to do, though, is click on the how to play, read the instructions here, and depending upon how you actually go about playing and how much that you want to play, at the end of this is where you can earn these air miles, and potentially these air miles will be worth something into the future. So again, this is one of the coolest SocialFi platforms that I've personally seen, and it's definitely one that is breaking some numbers, and one that I wanted to share with you here today. Now, the next project I wanted to share with you is one called Gummy. We talked about Gummy before it even listed and launched, and I know a lot of you were able to get in early to this and do very, very well, but they have some bigger updates right now. You can see here that from approximately a week or two ago all the way through June 30th, this is where if you stake your Gummy token, you could potentially earn another new cryptocurrency asset. This is on memestaking.com. Only use the official links. It's Gummy on Solana.com. And again, you would have to buy the Gummy token at this, point in time. And you can see here that the chart is showing us that we still are in a downtrend. So a lot of times people are like, oh, well, Joe, you're in a downtrend here. It's very clear. This keeps going lower. Like, what if it goes lower? Yes, it's risky, okay? These coins are very risky, right? We had a very nice couple of 3 or 4 green candles in the very beginning here, reaching approximately a $200 million market cap, which is insane. And then, we've had a sell-off. But this is forming a textbook, in my opinion, bull flag, okay? And we're getting to a point of decision here. So this is either going to do one of two things. It's either going to break up or it's going to break down. So again, very important for you to understand that we're kind of coming into a point here where there's a decision that's going to be made here with the Gummy token. All right. Now, typically bull flags, if the market is bullish and if the project is bullish, typically tend to break bullish, right? That's a, that's one scenario, that's a possibility. The other possibility, though, is that if it breaks down and confirms, it's going to go lower into these regions. But again, if you take a look at different time frames, like the 4-hour, and you do some different charting here. So we'll do a little bit of different charting just to kind of give you my own opinion here. And I am no expert when it comes to the charts of, technical analysis, but I can, I've studied the crypto enough to know kind of like some basic support and resistance, right? So right here is your support line, okay? And up here you have resistance, okay? And you have some other resistance, I would say, even here is kind of like your midpoint, right? So maybe here, yep, that's kind of like your points of reference here. And this is, basically you can call this one gigantic range, okay? So this is your range right now. And you can see here that we're right at the bottom of the range, okay? So this could fall through the range and go lower. That's a possibility. Or it could bounce off of the range and then go higher, okay? So again, in that range, you still have this overhead resistance. And what you're looking for is a clear breakout and retest, okay? That would be technically what you're looking for, something of that nature, or a breakdown and retest and go down, okay? So again, just wanted to share my own thoughts and opinions on this with Gummy. I think a lot of people are actually staking this because they want to earn this next token because they've seen the success of the first token. There's a large community that's behind this, and yeah, it's interested me for sure. I hold this cryptocurrency asset. Nowhere, it's fun money for me personally, but I want to learn just along with each and every one of you. And those are our coins and tokens in today's video. So those are some updates, some big updates. There's going to be a lot more updates coming in crypto, and a lot is here. So I think that we're just entering in a very exciting part of the entire market. And yeah, this is the time now where I'm starting to see altcoins are starting to move. And again, the reason why we're starting to see this is because the altcoin season index as well as the Bitcoin dominance chart. So these are the charts that you really want to watch. You want to watch on longer time frames. And for more, keep coming back to the channel. Stay tuned. We'll see you in the next videos. Thanks for watching.